Evening, Barb here from Colorado. Going to be working on our core today. Might actually say it's going to be a core-tastic class, or it may be core-ific. But we're going to be working on several of my favorite core poses, and hopefully several of yours. As we work our way through today, if at any time you need to take a break, please feel free to come to your child's pose, come to your down dog, come to your forward fold. As you will find today, are normally resting poses may not be so restful as we work through some of our stuff. Only thing you need for today's class is a pair of sliders. Your sliders may look like mine, maybe a set of washcloths. As I have wood bamboo flooring, so I can slide quite easily on here. If you have carpet, you may have actual furniture sliders. If you're so intrigued, you can go buy a pair of fancy fitness sliders. You can order those from Amazon, and last time I looked, they're a little pricey. But if you're not into spending quite that much money, you can go to your local Home Depot or Lowe's and just pick up a set of furniture sliders. Something for your toes and your hands to fit on. Something kind of want to make sure your hands fit. So be a little bit bigger than some furniture sliders, smaller than others. So that's all we need for today. We're going to start today in a seated pose. Coming to sit, adjust flesh under your sits bones, and find that sturdy base. Whatever that base may look like for you. Taking a few breaths to settle into your seat. Making those slight adjustments as we come to our class. Come to our center in preparation for our practice. As you sit, feel gravity settle into your legs and your sits bones. As you lift through your side bodies, through your spine, shoulder blades gently lay on your back. Eyes are softly closed or gazing downward. Sitting for a few moments, if it feels right for you to set an intention for your practice. Or just sitting in calm and stillness. Noticing your breath, how it feels today, and noticing how you feel. For me, it's a Monday. Kind of got the Monday blues. But noticing how you're feeling. As we sit, begin to move your focus to your core. We're going to start this morning focusing on our sits bones. Feel your sits bones pulling together. You can almost feel yourself lift off the earth as they move towards each other and tighten. Try that a couple times. Just notice it. Bring it in that 1,000%. And then slowly release. Coming in again. If it doesn't quite make sense, give a little cough. I know in this world, in the world of COVID, coughing isn't exactly approved, but you're in your home by yourself, so give that little and feel that pull in. You can do it very quietly to yourself, just more of a mental. Feel it all tuck up and in. But as you're here, lifting up, feel your perineum begin to pull up. That I've got to run to the bathroom feeling. Got a handful of groceries I got to hold on. Pull that feeling. And again, pull that into that 100%. Hold it for just a moment to get the feeling of it. Gently let it out to about 50. And then maintain there. Then feel your core pulling, your low belly firm. Again, feel that belly button reaching back, almost like you have a corset for your transverse abs, pulling in and sucking everything in, zipping you up, so to speak. Bring that all in, those three pieces, into that 100%. Sit for just a breath and notice how it's getting harder and harder to breathe. But then just back off to about that 50, 30 percentile, where you can breathe, but you've still got that active motion in your core. Then gently lifting your hands. Activate maybe to 100% just to get the feel. Coming back to that 30. With your exhale, twisting towards the right. Left hand is coming towards the right knee. Hands are hovering above the earth. So feel those core, feel those pieces and parts pull in. Might even feel your back muscles pull in and activate. And feel how hard everything is working. Entire core is working. Release your hands, left hand to right knee. And see how it takes on some of the work. Maybe you can even twist a little deeper. Lifting those hands to hover again. And inhale, coming back to center. Release your hands to your knees. And release everything and just sit for a moment. See where we're headed today? With your next breath, begin pulling everything in. Feel those sits bones snug up. Feel that perineum, pull up. And then feel those transverse abs tugging from the front all the way to the back. Almost like you've got a corset, pulling it all in. Get to that 100%, 1,000%. And then gently back off, maintaining that slight activity. Hands lift to hover above the knees. And with your exhale, twisting over to the left. Right hand hovering over left knee. Feeling that activity. Whole core. So even your back may be getting into the program to help maintain the twist. Then release, right hand to left knee. And see what kind of support your hands lend to the twist. Inhale, bring those hands to hover again. And with your inhale, next inhale, coming back to center, and release. Let's lean back, change the cross of our legs. We're going to do just a couple. Leg up our spine, leg up our shoulders. Hands reach out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round your back and reach forward. Feel that belly pull in. Inhale, sit tall. Feel that low belly firm and hollow. Exhale, thumbs roll under and forward fold. Inhale, arms reach tall, sit tall. Gaze may come up, maybe not. Exhale, round your spine. Think of that angry cat. Feel that belly hollowing out. Everything pulls in. Inhale, back to a T. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and round. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale and fold. Inhale, coming back to center. Sliding the blanket out if you're using one. And bringing yourself around, finding your way to a down dog. This is your first dog of the day, or your 100th, taking whatever movements feel right for you. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Hands are actively pushing back, but your shoulders are laying. And belly's pulled in, even hollowing here. Coming to find stillness in your dog. We're going to inhale forward to plank. Plank's going to become our friend today. We're going to be here quite a bit. Push that earth away as your fingers grip at the floor. Heart is soft. So you're not rounding. You're not doing this. You're nice and soft. Heels are reaching back. Get those legs to activate. And then feel those sits bones activate. Get a little pull in that belly. Feel that corset tighten. And breathe. Gaze softly ahead. Exhale back to your down dog. Inhale, let's walk our feet towards our hands. Inhale and lift. Exhale, folding in. Tenting your fingers, bringing your fingertips to the earth so you can feel the weight balance from the front to the back of your legs. Find that big opening through your hamstrings and your calves, even the backs of your knees. Hollow that belly. With your inhale, hands to hips and rise to stand. Releasing your hands, coming to Tadasana. Taking a breath or two here. With your inhale, reach your arms up, gaze up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Plant your hands. You're going to step back right foot, left foot to the top of that plank. And settle into your plank. Now, if you're finding this plank to be difficult, bring your feet wide. Otherwise, feet are inner hips width apart or toes to touch. Again, push the earth away, grip with those fingers as your heart softens. Activate those legs and feel that core pull in. Everybody's working here. Everybody's working actively. Exhale, push your hands back. Come to that down dog. Find your stillness. With your inhale, rise high. And walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale and lift. And exhale and fold. Again, bringing the tips of your fingers, so your fingers are tented to the earth. Lift those shoulder blades and to the back. And let your neck just hang. Inhale. Let's walk our hands forward, coming to that plank. Pushing the earth away. Check in with those legs. And then we're going to come down to our right forearm and to our left forearm. Even here, pushing the earth away with your forearms. Heart is soft. And breathe. Check in that you're not doing the butt lift. Butt is down. Torso is an oak plank. Right hand, left hand, come back to your plank. And exhale to your dog. Inhale, rise high. Walk those feet forward. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, folding in. Inhale, hands to hips. And lift to rise. Come into stand into Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms up, gaze up. Exhale and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Plant your hands. We're going to step back, left foot, right foot this time, and step right back to your down dog. Inhale, forward to your plank. And we're going to bring our feet closer together and rolling onto the outer edge of our right foot. Stack that left arm. Left arm reaches up. And then as we work today, as we're working on our core, feel that lift. Find that lift in those hips. Activate those side obliques. Exhale, hand down, back to your dog. And just breathe. Coming forward to your plank. You're going to set those toes together again, and this time we're coming to the outer edge of the left foot. Left arm down. Coming to Vashisthasana. Whoop. On the other side. As I said, may work better, may not. May be wobbly. It's all good. Just do your best. And think of lifting those hips to activate those obliques. With your exhale, right hand comes down. Push back to your down dog. Toes to touch and come down to your Balasana. Taking a couple breaths here. Walking your hands back. Coming to sit on your heels. I'm just going to give a little wrist love here. Our wrists are working hard, maybe starting to complain. I like to take the backs of the hands, just push them into each other, or bring them here and get a nice stretch. Forearms are forward, fingers are reaching back. Coming up, maybe making some circles Just giving those wrists a little bit of love, giving them a break. And let's come back through, when you're ready, to your down dog. Now for this next pose, we're not going to come into Vashisthasana, even though it may feel like we should be. We're going to come forward to our plank, get everything adjusted, push the earth away, grasp with those fingers. We're going to turn our left foot palm to the earth and our right outer edge of our foot, coming into a big twist. You can be on the outer edge of both feet, inner edge of your left, outer edge of your right. You're coming in for that twist. So your hips are facing forward, torso is still facing towards the mat. Pushing back, as you come back to the tips of your toes, back to your dog. Take a breath. Come forward to your plank. Right foot palm or inner right edge of your foot, outer left edge of your foot. And come to your twisted plank. Remembering to breathe. Evenly pushing into both arms. Back to the tips of your toes. Push back to your down dog. Toes to touch. Come on down to Balasana, child's pose. Walking your hands back, coming to sit on your heels. Alrighty, fun time is here. It's time to grab our sliders, whatever that may look like for you. So we're doing them a little differently. If you've done these with me before, we're doing them a little differently today. So feel free to get up, make your adjustments to your mat, your adjustments to whatever. I'm going to kind of do mine in a weird shape. So I have some mat to work with, but the majority of it's back there, out of the way. Going to bring our sliders in. So today we're working on a slippery dog, and then we're working on our core work, which you guys are used to doing with me. But either one. Now when you come into your dog, your feet may be together, hip widths apart, inner hip width. I like to go a little wider. Hands to sliders. Find those feet. Begin to slide out. Find that spot where everything pulls in. It's your shoulders, it's your core, it's your legs. Everybody's working on the slippery dog, holding you in place. Then exhale out to your plank. Who knew a plank could feel so good? And then we're going to work our way back to our slippery dog. Okay, so that's going to be the first version of what we do. We're going to do 3 on each side. So we're going to do 3 slippery dogs and then 3 of these. For the second one, you're going to stand on your sliders. Hands come to the earth. Knees can be bent. We're going to push down into the earth. Exhale back to our plank. Inhale, bring those knees in. Pull them in as high as they can go. Then exhale them back out. Inhale, pull them in. Exhale them back out. Inhale. Come to your forward fold. Hands to hips. Rise up. Now I say we're going to do 3 on each side. So we're going to do 3 slippery dogs. And then we're going to do 3 plank bent knee returns. Bent knee forward fold. If that, do it with your breath in your practice. You don't have to keep up with me. You can be ahead of me. You can be behind me. For this one, we're going to come to our dog. Find yourself. Find your dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale to your plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. That short dog. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back. Oh, sometimes you gotta walk those hands back. Sometimes they don't slide together. Exhale. Forward to your plank. Full breath here. Inhale, suck it in, and then walk it all the way. Feet may come a little closer as you come to a forward fold. Hands to hips and come to stand. Whew. Yummy, isn't it? Now we're only going to do one set today, but if you want to do 5 or 6 sets, if you want to do this numerous times, feel free, my friends. You are practice. You're going to exhale and fold. Inhale here, bend those knees. Exhale back to your plank. Inhale, pull them up, pull them in. Exhale them back. Inhale, pull them in. Exhale, reach them back. Inhale in. Exhale back. Inhale in. Exhale back. Inhale one more time. And come to stand. Nicely done. Take your forward fold. Hands to hips. And rise up. Nicely done, my friends. Again, if you want to do more repetitions, you can continue with sets of 3. You can take it up to sets of 5. You notice we did 5 on the second set. Nicely done. Bring your mat back out. Get yourself adjusted. And come to the top of your mat. Coming here, we're just going to inhale, reach up. Exhale and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, step back to that down dog. Drop your knees, come to a Balasana child's pose. Walking your hands back, coming to sit on your heels for this next portion. Turn to face you. As we're working into this next portion, we're going to be working on Navasana, boat pose. We're going to be doing 5 different versions. At any time, you can back up to the first, second, third, fourth version. You do not have to keep moving forward with us. If you want to, feel free. But you can work at any of the versions that speak to you and are giving you the feeling you need in your core. Coming to sit. We're going to come forward. And we're going to sit with our feet on the earth. That nice long spine. Then push your feet away. Pull your feet in. So we're starting with our feet on the ground. And we're just going to lean back. Feel everything pull in. Give that little cough to activate it all, if that helps. And just breathe. Hands are in Shavasana, palms up, palms facing in. Inhale and sit up. Nicely done. As I said, as we move forward, you can come back to whichever pose speaks to you, whichever pose is working for you. Next one, I'm going to come here. I'm going to lift the feet this time. Keep the shins parallel. Feel the belly pull in. Give that little cough if need be. And lean back a little more. Hands may come up a little further. Don't have to. Don't use your jaw. Tightening up your jaw, jutting your jaw, tightening your shoulders. None of that will help your gut feel any better about being here. Exhale. Release. If you're crossing your legs, cross them the other way. Take a few breaths. I like to sit up when I'm doing these more than curling and rounding. For this next one, we're going to start coming into more of a low boat, or if you prefer, a canoe. Now, if the canoe is not for you, feel free to go back. For this one, we're still going to have our hands here. Come back. But this time, we're going to bring the legs out a little more straight. Find your feet. Feet are active. If you could push into the wall and stand up, you'd be in Tadasana. Feel that core build to activate that core. Maybe your arms come out to the side a little more of a T. And come back in. Nice, nicely done. Good work. Again, I like to sit up tall, just let my belly breathe. Now for this last one, completely yogi's choice. Hands can come behind, but your elbows are here, they're not here. Elbows are out, reaching away. Hands can be out in a T, or they can be up, whichever speaks to you. Or you can be at any of the previous versions. Again, for this one, we're going to start with that push and pull so you get those legs active. With that little cough. Reach it out and lift those legs. And then figure out, as you breathe, where those arms are coming to today. Woo! Maybe they're not coming to anywhere. Maybe they're just thinking about coming closer to a T. And pull it all back in. Nicely done. Good job. Last one, bring your feet to the earth, push away, pull in, and gently come back. Take your time, and just come down with one big breath. Completely yogi's choice. Adjust yourself to your room and your space. And we're just going to bring our right hip to the midline, knees bent, come over into a nice gentle twist. Let that belly relax. Bringing those knees back to center. Realign the torso. Left hip comes to the midline. And let those knees drop over to the left. Arms to a T, knees back to center. Realign your torso and walk your legs out, preparing for Shavasana. Bringing that that best version for you, making whatever movements you need to wiggle into your best version of Shavasana. Letting your breath return to your normal. Breathing deeply into your belly with your inhales. With your exhale, feel everything release and hollow. And just gently returning to your everyday breath. Bringing movement to your fingers, to your toes. Making circles with your wrists, first one direction and back the other way. Bringing your arms up overhead, stretching actively through one side, and then stretching deeply through the other side. Reaching up through both arms, both legs, take a full body stretch. When you're ready, finding your way up to a comfortable seat. Hands resting your thighs, your knees. Gaze is soft, your eyes are gently closed. Sit for just a few moments of reflection. Bringing hands to heart center, bowing chin to chest. May your practice be of benefit to you, and especially through yourselves, a benefit to all others. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a great week. I'll see you next week. Thank you again. This is Barb from Colorado.